Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football when they come out to support the Dukes. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Charlotte 49ers, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the James Madison. '49ers will boot it away to start the game. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Dukes offense takes the field for the first time today, and they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
Davis looking to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Dukes want to pick up the tempo.
You know, sometimes when you're throwing against zone coverage, you need time for the routes to develop. So nice job by the quarterback there, being patient, allowing his receivers to work themselves open.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Now they'll run the draw. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs.
And that's back-to-back now. We've seen this running back get it done on their opening drive of the game. That last carry got the first down. So if I'm the offensive coordinator right now, I love the way my O-line's playing, and I love the way this guy's toting the rock. I'm going to give it to him again.
The give to the tailback. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop. And the Dukes trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. The offense has found some room on this drive, but the defense trying to stand tall on 3rd and goal. Davis will throw. Dances away. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Dukes!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. From inside the 10, here he comes. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The 49ers offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Both of these defenses, David, anchored by star middle backers.
I mean, they're just stars right in the middle of the defense. You'll see them go sideline to sideline, and they will make plays all over the field.
Yeah, these guys are the heart and souls of their defense. They're the leaders. Everybody looks up to them. They're constantly making plays.
Now the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. And the 49ers decide to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
Well, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. Guys, it's James Madison on top as we've come to the end of the quarter. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They've swapped ends of the field and we're ready to go in the second. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll try to do it himself. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. At the 45 on his way. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Davis looking to pass. Here he goes breaking the pocket. He's going to run it. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. The Dukes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to defend.
Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. The play-action fake. A shot toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. How about this confidence in the running game, and he picks up 9, just short of the marker. It'll be 4th and 1. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Now on the option. Quick toss. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Holding.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger. So the kickoff kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. They're going to open this drive with a pass. On the run, still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense, quick tempo. Looking to move it through the air. Extending the play. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Moving away from pressure. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And here comes the offense on second down. Moving to running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Throws to the wideout. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Charlotte!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Kentucky is comfortably ahead on the scoreboard right now. Frankly, the kind of lead we're used to seeing inside Rupp Arena with the Cats. They're up by 20 over Tennessee. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Davis will throw. Starting to feel a little pressure. They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. On second down, they'll take to the air. Unloads to the wideout. Fires into traffic, picked off. Taking it the other way. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39.
Defensive backs have tough jobs. I mean, you think about whether you play nickel, whether you play dime, whatever it is, you put more DBs on the field. It's more speed. It's more guys that can cover, but they also got to cover that ground. But to cover the ground and make the pick, a lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass. Dances away to buy time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. And there is a degree of difficulty with this one. A 47-yarder from the right hash. He got it. And the field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And he makes the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. It's been very evenly played through 2 quarters. Both teams have been physical. Both teams have battled there in the trenches. Neither has been perfect, but they're both right there in this game. And it's kind of the calm before the storm. Each side sort of licking their wounds right now, but expect another fight in a phone booth in this second half. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
And the Dukes will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Makes the catch. It's Harmon. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. And the 49ers moving quickly to the line. There's not a lot more beautiful in football than the play action and the open tight end.
Yeah, because it freezes those linebackers. It freezes those safeties because they have to come up for a second and play the run. And then the big tight ends, big targets on the back end can catch the football and make big plays.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
Negative play on first down. That's what a defense always wants. Quick completion to the right. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Not a lot of room down here. He's able to pick up 2. It's down at the 12. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running behind that left side. Able to pick up a couple before he's knocked down. They mark it at the 10. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Forced out of the pocket. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Charlotte! And that one will give them the lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Looking for blockers. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. At the 35, he's open. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Dukes want to move quickly.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because it ticks you off. It gets in your head. You know that guy's going to come off and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
To the ground to try to move the chains. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's the handoff. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. Drills him with the stiff arm. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal.
I think one of the hardest places to move the football on the field is right outside that fringe area. Now the that area because it was a great job by this running back making something happen, getting the ball all the way down the field, now set up on 1st and goal.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. They're trying to get to it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
That is a big man in the middle of this 3-4 defense. Over 300 pounds. Look at him just completely cave in the center, right back into the QB.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive.
And look, obviously you would have loved to score a touchdown there, but you did the important thing. Kicked a field goal, you're now within 1 possession. Can your defense get you the football back, and can your offense drive the field and put it in the end zone? This is what you practice for. Let's see if they can go execute, fellas.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. He'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Try to get it to the edge. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Still looking, on the move. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains.
I tell you what, these are so frustrating, right? He drops back, it's a pass, he wants to throw the football. But when he starts scrambling, these are those chances where you get those chase down poke outs or hit the QB as hard as you can to try to force a fumble. You got to do something to get the offense the football back.
They go to the ground. Still on his feet at the 45. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain. And the 49ers are moving quickly down the field. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. They'll give it to him again. At the 40, there he goes. He's loose. The 10. Touchdown 49ers. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. LSU is currently ahead in this one in Death Valley, but I can see Mike the Tiger out there pacing. This has been a very close game. They're up by 4 over Texas A&M. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The incompletion brings us to 2nd and 10. Davis looking to pass. Pressure coming. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Pocket starts to collapse. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Looking for space, it's Booth. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. I'd expect we're going to get another dose of the running game at this point, even though it's 2nd and 11. Just feeds the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Power football with the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Charlotte, 27. James Madison, 13.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Davis will throw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Getting some heat. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. And the ball is intercepted. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football, getting the big turnover. You got the lead. Now just go out there, be smart on offense, and run that clock.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on.